In the fog-choked valley of Willow Creek, Blackthorn House loomed on the hill like a forgotten curse. The locals whispered of Elias Hawthorne, a young man who drowned in the manor's pool in the 1950s, betrayed by a woman who'd promised love but bled him dry of hope and wealth. They said his spirit lingered, vengeful, luring women to their doom. I didn't believe in ghosts. I'd moved to Willow Creek for a fresh start after my ex's betrayal left me raw, and the manor's cheap rent was too good to pass up. The realtor's nervous warnings about rumors felt like small-town nonsense. I was 29, too old for fairy tales. The manor was a decaying beauty. Ivy-strangled walls, stained glass glinting in the dusk, and a backyard pool, its water green with neglect. I had no plans to swim. My days were spent writing freelance articles, my nights sipping wine on the porch, trying to forget the sting of being unwanted. That's when Clara appeared. She knocked one evening, all charm and warmth, claiming to be a neighbor. Auburn hair, emerald eyes, a laugh that hooked my heart. She was magnetic. Over weeks, she became my anchor. Coffee dates turned to late-night talks, her flirtations igniting something I thought I'd lost. Her touch lingered. Her compliments burned. I was falling, hard. But Clara was elusive. She dodged questions about her past, never invited me to her place, and always vanished before midnight, swallowed by the fog. Then the strangeness began. The pool rippled at night, though no breeze stirred. Whispers, male, angry, slithered through the air, calling my name. Wet footprints trailed from the pool to my bedroom door, though I lived alone. One night, drunk on wine and Clara's gaze, I confronted her on the porch. "Who are you, really?" Her smile faltered, her eyes flickering hollow for a moment. "You don't trust me?" she purred, dodging again. Then she kissed me, deep and desperate, and my doubts drowned. She promised to stay. At midnight, she suggested we swim. The pool was clearer than I'd ever seen it, glowing under the moon. Clara stripped to her underwear, laughing, daring me to join. The water was icy, gripping my bones, but her playfulness pulled me in. Then her laughter turned sharp, her grip on my wrist bruising. "You're just like the others," she hissed, her voice splitting, hers, then a man's, furious. Her face flickered, melting into a pale, gaunt man with void black eyes. "You all lie. You all betray." The water came alive, coiling around me, dragging me under. I thrashed, lungs burning. Her smile, his smile, hovering above as darkness took me. I woke on the pool's edge, coughing, alone. The water was still, Clara gone. The whispers followed me inside, chanting my name. I didn't sleep. The next day, I dug into Blackthorn's history at the library. Elias Hawthorne, 23, had drowned after Marianne, his lover, humiliated him, and left him for another. Since then, women who lived in the manor vanished, their bodies found in the town's graveyard, waterlogged, with no clear cause of death. Each spoke of a charming woman who'd entered their lives before they disappeared. Their graves bore a carved wave. I ran to the graveyard. Fog curled around tombstones, dozens of them, all women, all marked with that wave. I fled, determined to leave Willow Creek. But Clara was waiting on the porch, her smile soft, her eyes pleading. "I'm sorry about last night," she said. "Let me make it up." Her voice was honey, but I saw it, the flicker in her eyes black as the void. "You're not real," I whispered. The air grew heavy, whispers roaring. "You can't leave," she said, her voice splitting into Elias's. The ground shook. I grabbed my keys and ran. I drove to a motel miles away, but the whispers followed. Water pooled under my bed, though the room was dry. My phone opened to photos I didn't take, Clara by the pool, smiling. I smashed it, kept running. A new town, a new life. I met Lena, a barista with a gentle smile, and dared to hope. The whispers faded. I stopped checking mirrors, stopped fearing water. I thought I was free. Then the dreams came. Not the pool, but the graveyard. The women were there, alive, pale, reaching for me. "You're one of us," they whispered, their voices blending with Clara's. I'd wake to damp sheets, the air thick with algae. Last week, my phone showed a photo of the Blackthorn pool, my reflection in it, Clara's hands on my shoulders. I deleted it, smashed the phone, and booked a bus ticket to nowhere. At the station, fog thick, I heard a splash from my bag. Inside, among soaked clothes, was a wave-etched stone. I dropped it, ran to the bus. It was empty except for one passenger in the back, auburn hair spilling over her shoulders. My heart stopped. She looked up. It was me. My eyes were black voids. Her smile, Clara's, twisted. "You can't leave," she said, my voice layered with Elias's. The bus lurched, windows showing only water, rippling under moonlight. The The seats filled with women, pale, waterlogged, the graveyards dead, staring. "You loved her," they chanted. "You let her in." Water rose, cold, swallowing me. My reflection stepped closer, her wet hands reaching. "We're all his now," she whispered, her face flickering. "Clara, Elias, me." As the bus sank into darkness, I realized the truth. I never left the pool. The motel, Lena, my new life. It was all a lie, a dream Elias spun to trap me. I was already his, buried in the graveyard with the others, my body cold, my soul drowning in his endless rage. His laugh echoed, a sound like water closing over me. And then I saw the final twist. The bus wasn't a bus. It was the pool, its surface above me, my own face staring down, smiling as I sank forever.